Thinking Slow, Unlocking Creativity and Depth. Dear Amelia Emberhart, I have a history with these books. Both of them. And a future. First, I have been listening to an audiobook, Flourish by Martin Seligman, for more than a month now. I have often called it slow and boring. Yet, I keep returning to it, hooked by one concept or another. Even so, I am still only halfway through. Second, the famous Thinking, Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. I have started this book twice. Both times, I managed to make it to maybe page 50 before succumbing to boredom and quitting. I buried the book in the basement, safely hidden from anyone who might be tempted to find it. Despite this, I believe its ideas and concepts are essential to master. One day, I will make myself read or listen to the whole thing. Enough with the complaints. Seligman recently discussed the importance of learning to think slow, particularly when the natural tendency is to be the fastest thinker in the room. He explained how being fast, having the capability to operate on autopilot in numerous areas, frees the mind for heavy lifting. This means reserving mental capacity to think deeply and slowly when making significant decisions. He emphasized the value of pondering options, thinking creatively, and thoroughly checking for possible errors. He claims to have mastered this skill. I believe I have made progress toward that goal over the last decade or so. This realization led me back to Kahneman. I found an article, the first chapter of the book itself, titled Of Two Minds, How Fast and Slow Thinking Shape Perception and Choice. Let us begin our discussions about these ideas, confident that we will revisit them on another day. How fast and slow thinking shape perception and choice. The two modes of thinking Kahneman outlines are fascinating. System 1 operates automatically and quickly, with little or no effort and no sense of voluntary control. System 2 allocates attention to effortful mental activities, such as complex computations, and is often associated with agency, choice, and concentration. System 2 situations require focus. You cannot perform well if your attention is divided or poorly directed. Moreover, System 2 can reprogram some of System 1's automatic functions. For example, when waiting at a crowded train station, you might consciously look for a white-haired woman or a man with a beard, improving your ability to detect them amidst the chaos. Kahneman also emphasizes that attention is a limited resource. Trying to stretch beyond its limits leads to failure. For instance, you cannot calculate 17 by 24 while making a left turn in heavy traffic, nor should you attempt it. Conversely, mundane tasks like chatting with a passenger while driving on an empty highway are manageable because they do not demand intense focus. Systems 1 and 2 collaborate constantly. System 1 generates suggestions for System 2, such as impressions, intuitions, and impulses. When these suggestions are logical, System 2 often adopts them without much modification. However, when surprises or challenges arise, like unexpected events or complex problems, System 2 takes over, applying deliberate effort to navigate the situation. This dynamic interplay minimizes effort while optimizing performance. Nevertheless, System 1 is prone to biases and cognitive illusions, as it operates automatically and cannot be turned off. Recognizing these pitfalls often requires effortful monitoring from System 2. While continuous vigilance is impractical, Kahneman suggests that recognizing high-stakes situations where errors are likely is a valuable compromise. Why thinking slow matters for you, Amelia. Amelia, the ability to think slow is an essential skill that will serve you in countless ways. In a world that often rewards quick reactions and snap judgments, slowing down allows you to approach challenges with clarity and intention. I assume genetics play a role in this as well, and my strong hypothesis is that your natural tendency is to be exceptionally quick, perhaps even to the point of finishing others' sentences, which might occasionally come across as annoying, and showing impatience when others take their time during presentations or conversations. Do not get me wrong, this ability to store knowledge and operate quickly is a remarkable strength. However, as highlighted, it is only half the story. We must also cultivate the slower, more creative aspects of learning and thinking. Whether it is navigating friendships, pursuing your dreams, or solving problems, deliberate thinking helps you weigh options, uncover creative solutions, and avoid costly mistakes. Mastering this balance between speed and depth will empower you to make wiser decisions and build a life aligned with your values. Your challenge: practicing slow thinking. I challenge you to take a moment each day to practice slow thinking. Pick a situation, perhaps deciding how to spend your weekend, planning a project, or resolving a disagreement, and approach it with intentional slowness. Ask yourself questions: what are the possibilities? What could go wrong? What is the best way forward? Notice how this deliberate effort uncovers insights that quick thinking might miss. Over time, this practice will sharpen your ability to think deeply and creatively when it matters most. This is your moment. Take command and show us the path. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the art of slow thinking. I hope today's episode inspired you to pause, reflect, and approach life with greater clarity and creativity. If you enjoyed this episode, let us keep the conversation going. Connect with us on Pinterest or Tumblr at Emberhart. Share your thoughts, your moments of slow thinking, or how you are embracing patience and depth in your own life. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, slowing down does not mean falling behind, it means stepping into your power with intention. Take care, and see you in the next episode.